Halo guys, today we are at SD 4 Kaliuntu. What are we gonna do here? Are you curious? Without any further ado, let's check this out.
Social sciences in elementary school in Indonesia currently combined with natural sciences. This combination makes social studies learning more general and complex. Of course, it can trigger students to learn about the social studies and natural studies in one unit. Thus, there is a need to develop the learning models that are more relevant with the students' life, because the nature of the children is to play. On interview and observation that we have conducted, students tend to feel bored when learning social studies.
In this way, we provide a solution in the form of implementing the game-based learning that oriented with ADEC, asking, discuss, explain, and conclude through the Jenga game.
One challenge in implementing the independent curriculum is creating an engaging learning environment, especially for elementary school social studies or IPAS. At SD Negeri 4 Kaliuntu, many 4th grade students feel bored with social studies lesson. This affecting their motivation and learning outcomes. The students often seem unfocused because distraction with the other activities around them, such as looking out the window or playing with their pencils, leading to decreased concentration, behavior issues, and increased stress and anxiety. To address this, an innovative ADEC, asking, discuss, explain, conclude, oriented game-based learning model using the Jenga game has been introduced. Research shows this model is highly effective with an 85% success rate in reducing boredom and increasing student engagement and motivation, enthusiasm, and actively involved learning in social studies lesson.
The syntax of the game-based learning model, the first one is choose games by topic. We're choosing Jenga as a game media with the topic of elementary school science education. For the example, the material of historical relics of the Hindu-Buddhist kingdom. Second, explanation of the concept. The teacher provides an explanation concept related to the game to be played. Third, rule. Students understand and agree on the rules conveyed by educators and are provided with space to be creative and express themselves. The fourth one is gaming. The students play games using Jenga games with the theme of historical heritage of the Hindu-Buddhist kingdom, including time limits. Because this game is oriented to the ADEC, asking, discuss, explain, and conclude method, the game begins with students forming groups of 4 to 6 people. The first one is asking. The teacher invites the groups and asks the open questions. The questions are written on flashcards that are opened and relevant to the topic. 2. Discuss. The students discuss in groups to solve questions on flashcards. 3. Explain. The teacher gives a brief explanation of the new concept and skills that students have learned through the game of Jenga. The fifth syntax is summarizing knowledge. The students summarize the knowledge, experience, and things gained from the games that have been played. The first one is conclude. Students are asked to write or verbally conclude what they have learned before. For the example about the historical relics of the Hindu-Buddhist kingdom. And then the teacher give an outline conclusion of the material. The sixth syntax is doing reflection. The student reflects or remembering, understanding, and developing critical thinking skill from the result of summarizing. Then, connect it to the topic of the material being studied.